It doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down. It's all about how many times you get back up. A United Township senior knows this firsthand, with injuries taking away half of his high school career. Camille Gear has more on how he now finds himself back on the football field.
For United Township senior Grayson Anderson, it's been a long road to get here.
I honestly thought I was completely invincible up until this point.
March 2021, a week before football season, Grayson landed awkwardly playing basketball, tearing his left ACL.
I'm a competitive guy, so I was wanting to get back as soon as possible.
The kid was going to play varsity football as a freshman on arguably the best UT team in 20 plus years. So that tells you how talented he was.
Surgery, then rehab, a knee brace that was now a part of his everyday wardrobe.
I can remember the feeling going into LP. I was mentally like 100%. I was ready to go. And then, just one bad play and I was out again.
A year later, his first game back, the injury bug struck again on a non-contact play.
But in the moment, I knew exactly what it was, because something I've only felt twice.
The same ACL tear, but this time in his right knee. A familiar routine for Grayson, another surgery, and even more rehab.
The second time was way tougher. That first time I felt close to myself, but the second time it was a lot more, holy cow, what happens now?
Through all of it, Grayson was a team player.
In 3 years, he missed 2 practices, and that was the 2 days after his ACL surgery last year. And never missed a workout, even though he couldn't participate. Never missed a meeting, and he almost became a coach on the field.
Break it out, Greg. Here we go. Best unit on the field. Sir, dominance will start. Here we go.
This just kind of became my safe place. After I tore both of them, the first place I came was here. The first person I texted afterwards was Coach Welch.
Setting the standard off the field.
Shake hands again.
Earning a spot as a captain.
Look, stay healthy.
Despite only playing 22 minutes of high school football.
He doesn't make excuses, and so it's really his vocal leadership, but also his model leadership that stands out.
If I'm not on the field, I'm looking to be the best off the field. If I can't physically go compete, I'm going to help somebody else compete and do better.
Watching from the sidelines, the unknown still remained. Would he ever play down a football again?
It definitely took me to a darker place of, what if I'm never able to do this again?
Family, friends, and his faith kept him going.
My mom, my dad, and my sister, those are 3 people that have been there the whole way. I couldn't ask for a better coaching staff. These guys are keeping up on me every day, and a lot of these players too, man.
Right back on your line.
More than 2 years later, Grayson finally returned to the field on his senior night.
He didn't really want to smile or look at me before the game, and I was trying to give him a hug on senior night, and he gave me a hug, but I could tell his mind was in a lot of other places.
Just happy. It was senior night. My parents were here to walk me out. 2 of the biggest reasons I'm still here today. The last 2 competitive sporting games that I competed in, I ended up having surgery after. So there was definitely some doubt.
The Panthers came up short on the scoreboard, but Grayson was still a huge winner.
It's hard to be upset, because after all the surgeries, all the therapy and whatnot, I was able to walk. I walked myself out of that game. I don't think you could have wiped the smile off my face.
Grayson knows there's still more to prove, hoping to still play at the next level.
But there's still a lot of unknowns. A lot of coaches have told me, we don't have film on you, and I'm like, that's completely fair. They don't know what I can do, and so this year is about proving to myself first, and then proving to others whether or not I can compete.
Right first, right first.
A long road, but with some hard work and determination, Grayson is finally back to playing the game he loves. Reporting in East Moline, Camille Gear, WQAD News 8 Sports.